Washington and D. Eskridge. It'll be Washington on the return. Washington across the 30, and Washington knocking over Cameron Dicker.
Fast hitting, hard charging plays early.
Devon Achane on first down, and he'll get second down and 9 with Alec Ingold in motion. 2-0 over the middle. It's intercepted by Tony Jefferson.
This is when he made the throw, and then the defense closed. See right there? Normally that ball's out of his hands. They close. He doesn't really possess it. Really nice job by Tarheeb still not letting him really catch the football. Watch 29 close. And then when he gets to him, now he doesn't allow him to possess it. And here comes his running mate, Tony Jefferson, on the spot for the first takeaway of the game.
And Jalen Waller will tell you he has to come.
Kamani Vidal starts at running back for the Chargers, and he gets
can fill that role for the Chargers as a lead guy.
Herbert to the air, and he's got a completion to Trey Harris.
Remember, your interior 3 is intact. If you want to go anywhere, that's where you start.
Hassan Haskins, and they line up to go for it. Herbert trying to push forward. He's got some help from behind, but Herbert out of the shotgun will hand it off to Vidal. And
to allow those edge guys to make plays themselves.
Second down and 8. Herbert gets rid of it to Vidal, who makes a nice catch, trying to get by Jordan Brooks, and he does. And then Deculus stays in at left tackle on third down. Vidal, and that second effort is not career long, is 59. Out of the hold of J.K. Scott. Dicker's kick. Does it have the distance? Ilvinovich.
Personal foul, defense number 91.
Oh, leverage.
Illegal contact with the snapper, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
On that center after he snaps the ball, and what he's not allowed to do is he cannot put his body weight on the guy in front of him and use him to leverage and be
good. Now they give him a new set of downs to try and put 6 on the board.
Herbert looking to run. He's taken
blocks, go find the ball carrier.
His first full sack in the NFL. Herbert throwing, and he's got a completion at the 20. The ball comes out, and
AJ Britt has been all over the field. You see him coming in right there, but it was the outside right there, the punch right top.
Third down and 3. Herbert looking right, chased from behind by Phillips, throws on the run, and it is incomplete. Is good.
Go in and talk about the one that he made that they took the points off, and does that count for contract too?
I think fantasy football players are too happy a 50-yard field goal wiped out either. Washington counts as his 5th of the year, but as Jason pointed out, one that Waddle should have had. Now Tua looking for Waller, incomplete. Empty backfield for Tua. Achane lined up at the bottom of your screen. Tua looking his way, but now settles underneath for Waller. There's time. Third down and 5. Tua on the move. Pressure's coming. Tua in trouble, and there is Oweh.
But Odafe Oweh, he thinks he's going to win that battle every time.
Tarheeb still is back deep to receive the punt and fields it at his own 19-yard line. Still to the...
John Slater went out in preseason. They're starting left tackle.
Herbert gets rid of it over the middle. It's complete to Haskins, and he picks up 8.
Without all this offensive line, you said at the top, Jason, his creativity will be key today.
Haskins.
Hoping to get what Hampton offered them in the one package.
Play fake, and Herbert on the move gets rid of it to Harris. And Herbert gets rid of it quickly, and he's got a first down, but Gadsden fumbles, and the Dolphins have it. A run.
Eliminating errors. This could be a big one right here. Here's Brooks wrapping him up, but watch here, the punch, 26, and he winds up and he knocks it free.
Tua and Herbert squaring off for the 4th time. Tua hands off to Achane on first down with some room to run. There he goes. See you later. Touchdown, Miami.
The outside. Achane's going to get this ball. Cole Strange makes the kick-out block. Derwin James isn't able to get over the top. And next thing you know, you get Achane in space. Go ahead and strike up the band.
And on the return is Naheem Hines, who's elevated off the practice.
come around and make the kick out block out here on the corner, which springs Achane free. Derwin James can't get over the top. Brewer makes a great block, and then Mickens has no chance to be able to get Achane down in the open field. An excellent running play right there from the
double pullers. Kick out block from Strange, Brewer. Anything possible to mitigate issues that can be created for his offensive line.
McConkey reels it in, trying to get to the first.
And then try and double move him because he knows Jack Jones gambles.
Vidal on third down. He's got a lane. Vidal into the open field. And Vidal is finally brought down along.
For the Dolphins, watch what the offensive line does here for Los Angeles. They just hold the point of attack.
Yep.
And all they did was just hold everything at the line of scrimmage. No one leaked through, and no one could get to the sideline. Now,
51 yards from scrimmage in the first quarter for Vidal. Herbert play fake, looking for Vidal, but he...
continuity with an offensive line that's ever-changing.
Second down and 10. Vidal sneaks through, trying to get to the second level. Third and 2. Vidal upended and stops. And his kick is good. Florida on Friday. Trying to get adjusted to the Eastern time zone. Eskridge on the return. Eskridge trying to get to the outside. Can he turn the corner? No, he shut that.
No?
No.
You guys missed that one?
Missed that one. With the cliff notes. Here's Achane again into the open field, and Elijah
run game going.
Tua made.
Caldwell did just that.
Good job by Aaron Brewer to sell it as well, hitting him right in the helmet. 7-6 Dolphins on CBS.
An alert the shot. They may take a shot down the field.
They run it with Malik Washington, and Washington. Tua, quick pass. There's Achane wide open.
Another nice performance thus far.
Here's Achane on first down. Runs into his own man, and then Bud.
Much production when they've handed him the football. Get it to your playmakers and turn them loose.
Tua scrambling and now just trying to throw this one out of bounds. Tua steps up. There is a flag down. Waller makes a great catch, but ill.
Holding. Offensive 55. 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
They've got to figure out what they're going to do with Darren Waller. And if you can't find someone for Darren Waller, as you see the hold inside right there, Tui Pelotu, with his power, just runs right through Aaron Brewer.
Interesting, like our spotter John McCarthy at the bar last night. Trick play, Waddle over to Achane across the field. Couple of blockers in front, and Achane runs into Owe.
I'm filling in for Jason Sanders.
This one off to the right and will stay off to the right. Nope. Haskins in at running back. And a play action on first down. Herbert looking deep. He's got McConkey wide open. And McConkey still on his feet. Down at the
team. This is 2022. Notice there's a tight end on his side often to help him out in pass protection. Vidal
gets to the outside and turns it on. Tripped up on yards rushing in the first half for Vidal. They go back to him here.
Look at what the Chargers are doing. They're putting a tight end next to him almost every snap.
And I think Bobby Hart may have jumped.
He would be vital here in the red zone.
Herbert over the middle, and he's got McConkey. And McConkey is able to elude the tackle and the goal. Phillips coming off the edge. Herbert throwing end zone, incomplete. In the 29-yard attempt for Dicker, who's now 3 for 3 here in the 2020 NFL Draft revisited. Tua number 5, Herbert went number 6. Of course, Joe Burrow went number 1. And then 4 picks in the playoffs last year. Tua to Waddle. This time he secures it
in a big way, one that's desperately needed by Miami.
And off to Ollie Gordon. And Gordon is taken down for a loss. 3rd down and 5 for Tua and Miami. Tua to Washington for a first down.
Once you're in your zone.
Kind of like in basketball, a matchup zone. Guy comes in your area, you've got a man-to-man.
Tua for Waddle. And Jalen Waddle slips. Achane trying the right side. And he's pinball. 2nd and 7. Tua to the air. And he'll swing it down to the flat. That's Waddle. Waddle now trying to reverse field. Tua trying to pick up a block. Waddle's still going, and now
out of the way.
3rd down and 7. Low snap. Tua fields it, throws, broken up. Miami back on top. And Patterson is good.
Jagger up. Everyone wants to show him off.
3 lead changes already in this first half. And it is on the return, Keandre Lambert-Smith. Throwing on 1st down, completes it to Will Dissly. Miami only had 18 hits total as a defense in their first 5 games. Already 4 today.
To make it, and became a fan favorite here as well as a nice producer.
Haskins.
If you don't see all that emotion, sometimes people think you're just on Carolina. And I think this pace of play has been good for them, and I think Bobby Hart jumped again.
Phillips is coming, and he's got him with a flag down.
And let your quarterback get hit as well.
And that's the 2-minute warning. Herbert buying time, throws, and Herbert, pressure coming. He is able to get rid of it, but will. Touchdown against the Patriots back in week 2. And there's a short punt. Washington will let it bounce at the 22. Takes a Chargers hop, but it's down.
A 1-point lead is exactly what they're looking for because the Chargers can't get big plays.
Achane on 1st down. Tua over the middle, and Waddle holds on. What a
disguise, and Tua knows exactly where he wants to go.
Tua on the move, and we'll just throw this one away.
At the safety position.
Played a lot of nickel for him last year to show off his agility.
Tua, nobody home, takes a big hit, and it's incomplete. Tua was buried on the
ball up top. He's able to get around him, and as Tua's trying to step up in the pocket.
3rd down and 10. Tua taking a deep shot, looking for Waddle. Waddle's down there, and he holds on, going to the ground. More time to take a look at it.
Because you see him juggling it. Did he possess it before he's over the sideline sliding? Ball still in the air. There's the catch, and that's going to be a clean catch, folks.
It's such a terrific job by Jalen Waddle. Yes, he bobbles the ball, but on this play, he's looking over his right shoulder and has to spin around and look over the left shoulder and just to have the focus to stay with the ball and haul it in as he's on the ground. A terrific job of concentration by him.
If you go back to
first half. Tua looking for Achane. He's got him, and he juggles it and can't hold on. See Waddle there, Washington right behind him. Tua to Achane. A flag is down. Achane breaks 1 tackle. And
illegal use of hands. Hands in the face. Offense number 79.
Bottom of the screen. It looks like Chargers gonna play zone in front of this.
Tua to Achane again. And Achane able to sneak through and get down in 12. See how aggressive Miami wants to be. Over the middle, the tight end Julian Hill has it, and he's Patterson. Patterson's kick is up and good, and that is the final play of the first half. Halftime next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station. Hines and Lambert-Smith back deep for Los Angeles. It is Hines on the return. Hines hit hard. All right, AJ, thank you very much. First play of the second half, Haskins. And Hassan Haskins has flipped over. Not red zone touchdowns, 13-9 in favor of Miami. Haskins slips.
Let's do it.
Herbert fires, and he's got McConkey. LA 1 for 7 on 3rd down in the first half. 3rd and 5 here. Herbert, good protection, and he's got a completion to guess who? Keenan. Herbert back to the air. Over the middle, fires a strike. And McConkey.
Ability to throttle down when he reads the zone. Excellent body control.
Pressure coming from Jordan Brooks. Herbert spins, throws, and along the sideline, Harris. Allen in motion. Another pass. Herbert to Disley. Disley's got some space. And the big tight end rumbles out of bounds at the good-looking drive by LA. Herbert to Lambert Smith. Is the 27th. Second down and 8. Herbert quickly out to Gadsden. And he is in 2. Herbert on the slant, and he's got the first down. 8 straight passes for LA. And this one's to any team over the last 2 weeks. Herbert gets it out quickly. Gadsden takes a
Put in the end zone. They can't afford to fail in an opportunity like this.
Herbert, Vidal, and a big hit by
The field and trying to run away from leverage.
That's Gadsden on the backside of the formation.
3rd and goal. Herbert on the move, chased by Saylor, throws, touchdown! Ladd McConkey.
Credit to Justin Herbert, because what he's able to do is keep this play alive, roll out to the outside, and you see Ladd McConkey. He comes from the left side.
McConkey from Herbert, and LA has the lead. They were 3 for 3 compared to 1 for 7 in the first half. Washington on the return from Miami, and he stopped short of the 25. Achane takes the pitch, and Achane
Injuries.
Achane, and Achane is going nowhere. Tua over the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted by St. Juice.
Charles, you know they always say us DBs, we don't have the hands, but watch St. Juice right here. Drives on it, a little bit behind, and he goes and gets the football.
Herbert to the air. He's looking for Gadsden, and he's got him. Arande Gadsden.
Flash that talent that they knew he had.
Obviously a very intelligent player, having gone to Syracuse. As Herbert fires to Harris, slips a tackle, and Harris.
Now he's getting a real shot today with Quentin Johnston being hurt.
13 straight passes for the Chargers. They run it here with Vidal.
And again, it's like a barge up front.
3rd down and 1. Play fake. Herbert to Vidal. First down, and angling for the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Oh, look at that. Look at the number of people on the offensive line again. And Wisconsin used to have 9 on the offensive line. They called it the barge formation, and that was very similar to
Tua with the interception, and St. Juice's hands lead to 7 for LA. For 93 yards. Already here in the 3rd quarter, 13 completions for 102 yards. Washington on the return. Oh, and he
was never involved either. Chest, shoulders, textbook tackle.
Tua, Booz.
Able to pick up yards after the catch.
Got Oweh in the ball game top.
Achane running Oweh's way.
Nader, eyes back towards the quarterback, just rush 4.
Tua is buried. Tua
On the inside, it comes away with the sack.
That was really good planning, wasn't it, to get him isolated one-on-one that way. The ball hit him.
It may have, and just to be
Chargers, this Dolphins team has to stop them on this possession.
Vidal on 1st down.
And maximizing what he does have.
Herbert to Allen.
Couldn't blame him.
Quick pass, and that one is caught by Trey Harris, who spins forward and picks up
those downfield for a bigger shot.
Here's Vidal. He's got an opening. 1st down and more. Kamani Vidal.
And take a look at this. And Tucker Fisk, number 42. Remember, Scott Matlock not playing, normally playing that fullback spot. But Fisk, more than capable, similar size, and that hole was gaping.
Vidal has now gone over 100 yards rushing on the day. 5 to -11 in the 3rd quarter. Herbert to Vidal. And more room to run for Kamani Vidal.
Career, make people miss in the hole.
We go back to Vidal here. And he checked in at running back. And he gets the call. Haskins. Herbert Plenty of time. Now Phillips is charging. Herbert trying to keep the play alive. Throws to the end zone. Dangerous pass. And it's nearly intercepted.
Keenan Allen, after that, he was almost celebrating as a DB.
Yes, he was. He broke up the pass.
He was the guy.
5 yards away, looking for his 4th field goal of the game. And this one is barely good, as they have a 26-13 lead.
They lost the Super Bowl here.
Sure did. San Francisco, Super Bowl 29. Here's Washington. Across the 30 and down.
A JIP football team.
Big drive here for Miami. Tua on the run, and he's going to take off, and he slides down. It was the first time Tua took off. He picked up 4 yards. A flag is down, and that one's broken up. And this
Holding, office number 55. 10 yards.
It's not a big threat to run the football.
HN across the 30 and a good down at the line of
Foul,
scrimmage.
low black. Defense number 24.
100-pound lineman coming at you. You're able to go low and not have to take him on up top. And right there, Benjamin St. Juste, that's what they're calling again.
Malik Washington's in the backfield. Tua over the middle, and it is caught by Tanner Connor. Hey, one guy who's been absent is Darren Waller. That's just one catch there.
Plays, and they didn't do anything in the second half a week ago.
Tua, dangerous pass is caught by Ingold, and down the sideline he goes.
Derwin James right here. Oh,
How did he not catch it?
Ball looks like it goes right through his hands.
I believe it.
Tua fakes the pitch. Pressure coming, he just throws it away. In the 4th quarter. HN. He's got some speed, we know that.
Make sure the head didn't hit. Really good job.
On 3rd down, here's Malik Washington, and he picks up the 1st down. And there's a flag.
Personal foul, rough from the passer. Defense number 90.
Tart has been excellent for this Chargers defense. You see right there, ball clearly out of Tua's hands.
HN trying the left side. HN at the 5. HN takes it in.
This was not poorly played by the Chargers. He's just so fast that all angles were outrun.
Of the day. And we got a ball game here in Miami on CBS. 4th quarter. Patterson bounces that one in the landing zone, and then it goes through.
The ball came out to the 40. Helped Jacksonville get their last drive. Riley Patterson executed well.
Herbert on 1st down, completes it to Gadsden, who slips a tackle.
Throwing the ball more on 1st down throughout this game, which I think helped open up the run game as things progressed.
2nd down and 9. Herbert threw it behind his. LA in this half, 5 for 6 on 3rd down. Pressure's coming. Herbert eludes the rush. Rolling left. Now throws, and it is incomplete.
He's not able to complete the pass, but a perfectly designed pressure. Got to get that sack on the ground, but still.
The deep man. Good kick by Scott. Washington waiting for it at the 10. And Washington, their crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. You're watching week 6 of the NFL on CBS. And Tua on 1st down to Malik Waller is on the sideline watching. Here is Achane on 2nd down. He's got the 1st down and more. Achane. Here's Achane again. Slips, gets back on his feet. And Achane stretches out. Westbrook-Akine in motion. And Achane picks up the 1st down. Tua throws it high. Ollie Gordon makes a nice catch, tripped up by Derwin James.
And accuracy.
Tua, that pass deflected, but still caught.
The focus by Waddle on this play. We saw it earlier on the deep ball where he had to adjust and then make the juggling catch. This time off of the tip.
Last week as well.
Ingold in motion. Tua hands it off to Achane.
Snap this one, or do they take it to the 2-minute?
They snap it. Tua to the air. Tua to Hill. Julian Hill. It is Gordon. And Gordon fights forward for a first down. Over 30 seconds has come off the clock since the last play. Tua fakes one way. Now over the middle, he's got Hill at the 20. Hill still on his feet. Julian Hill fighting his way. Play of the drive. Waddle at the top of your screen. Waller in motion. They run it. And that is it.
Big back Gordon in the backfield.
Play action. Tua on the move. Dumps it down to Washington. Washington's upended.
They attack you on offense.
Tua on third down. Plenty of time. Tua wide open end zone. Touchdown. It's Waller.
The left side of the field, we're going to see him right there. He's going to run the gamut, run all the way across. And we talked about Tua not being a scrambler, and Andrew, you said it, but he's really good at bumping for Waller.
Now the critical extra point by Patterson, and it is good.
Questions that people ask around the league. Can Tua Tagovailoa elevate a team when you absolutely have to have it? And to your point, right there, those numbers on a drive that they had to have it, he was almost perfect.
One of the best kickers in the NFL in Cameron Dicker. Can Justin Herbert get him into field goal range? Here's Nyheim Hines on the return. Hines across the 30, still going, and Hines with a great return.
Game right now.
They need about 16 to 18 yards. Herbert, pressure coming, throws, and it's incomplete.
At 6, he's got to pack about 240 on that frame. And right there, that should be a sack. And he
pressure coming again. Herbert in trouble. Herbert keeps it alive. Completes it to McConkey, who stops at a dime. There he goes. McConkey inside the 20. How did Herbert do it?
Andrew, you asked how he did it. Look at the strength of Herbert to shake off Phillips. And then you know what else did it? The lad did it. Look at that move inside, understanding, and what a great job downfield by Hassan Haskins to not clip or block in the back. Essentially, he screened off it.
Vidal up the middle, runs right into Vidal again right up the middle. It's left, and it's third down. Third straight run for Los Angeles. Out of the hold of J.K. Scott. Dicker's kick online. It is good.
The ball high and in the field of play. I want that clock running.
And Dicker with a touchback.
A big guy on offense to make the play. You make sure you have your defenders out
It's
there.
intercepted on the play. Derwin James. And that will do it. Justin Herbert throws for 264 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Chargers go to 4-2 on the year. They will host the Colts next week.